Put some pants on. All right. I think we're live.
Hasn't stopped him before.
I'll have to stay close to the camera.
There you go.
Don't stand up.
Let me go for something to drink. I can't turn this camera around. It's my PC.
Man, what is the deal with my computer just running slow for some
Holy
reason?
cow, B3 Relic recovery just went live.
Oh, cool.
I know that guy.
I don't know. I was just kidding.
I'm trying to open YouTube. There we go.
All right. Pop out the chat.
It is running.
I gotta figure out how to do that one of these days.
I maybe should have restarted my whole computer. I think something's
Let me try it.
going on here.
There was an update to my computer, and it said it'll take 28 minutes to install. I'm like, but that was like 45 minutes ago. So, oh well.
Lily says, thanks for being in my stream.
Hey, there's that Lily girl.
No problem.
Hi, Lily. Nice job.
Yeah.
And yeah, just commandeer the computer. Don't worry about your father needing to do these coin roll hunts. Just
It's not letting me on YouTube.
no kidding. All right, so these are numbered from last week. So like this is 16, but it'll be my roll one. Because I'm too lazy to go back and do it in reverse.
No, none of that. You got to go do it.
Fine. Lily, get on here. The stream was more fun. All right. There, I put the box upside down.
That's really weird.
There you go.
I don't understand what's going on. Well,
Shall
I
we open
guess
this
I'll
up
just
here?
open
I'm going to
YouTube on my
switch
phone.
my camera. Oh, actually, I got to set up my camera, don't I? One moment. Let's see. Do that and that and that. Guess I should have done this before, huh?
I
Settings.
misplaced my coin cam. I tried to find it before this, and I couldn't find it. So
I think it's in the hamster cage.
probably that would make sense.
Thanks, Lily. Thanks a lot. There we go. Oops. Focus, you son of a gun. There. All right. We opening these, or are we just...
Yep.
Yes.
I'm on my
All
phone
right.
ready.
Let's get these jumping.
All right.
there we go.
We're in 1940 already. Ooh. Two 1940s. Wow.
Get out of town.
Okay. YouTube open on my phone.
Let's see. I'm not going to keep any of the
Get off
coppers. Although, has copper gone up with all these geopolitical
copper's-
crises?
Copper's outrageous.
Is it really? Maybe I should save the coppers then.
I took in 2 thresholds from old commercial doors. They were
Yeah.
brass,
Okay.
and one was 6 foot long, and they were both 4 inches wide. And the other one was 3 foot long, and I got
Okay.
$70 for both of them.
Nice, Brad. Otherwise, it would have just gone to the dump, right?
Well, yeah, he was just gonna throw them in the dumpster.
Yeah,
I was
that's
like,
awesome.
Oh, that's pretty stupid. I mean,
Oops. That. I wish there were an easier way to switch between cameras. All right, so I got a grimy one.
there's a lot of stuff in construction that you can kind of
Ugh.
make yourself a little more money on like side work, doing stuff like that if you're paying attention, you know.
Right.
Hi, honey.
I hope B3 quick. Almost.
Brad, in Indiana, do they do a lot, but do they use that Hardy Boy, oh my gosh, Hardy board siding?
Yes. Yeah. Well,
How does that stand up to the winter?
the concrete board.
Yeah.
It's just fine. But one thing a lot of people have switched to going to is the LP Smart siding.
And what's the difference with that?
Well, it's a lot easier to install. It's basically just like 3/8 thick OSB that has a it's a certain kind of like paint finish on it. It's like a I can't remember what it's called, but it's like it looks like a really heavy latex type paint.
Okay.
But it's a 30-year finish, so they guarantee it for 30 years. To hold
Rhino
the
liner?
weather and everything. What's that?
The Rhino liner?
Mm-mm. No, not truck bed liner. It's oh my goodness. I'll think of it here in a minute. But yeah, it's basically an alternative to concrete board siding or hardy siding. It's a pain too, though. You got to paint all the edges when you cut it, and then after it's all installed, you have to leave gaps. Like they suggest, like a heavy 1/8 gap all the way around your trim boards in between your siding. It's a lap siding, and
What? Does it expand?
no, you have to. That gives you a nice thick caulk joint. They send
Oh, okay.
a super thick caulk that's gonna last like 30 years as well. And it, paint match, you know. It's a color match caulk, so once you get all of it installed, you go around and you caulk all of your everything. Caulk the siding to the trim pieces, and you caulk the seams of the trim pieces, and it looks really good when it's done. But
Neat.
but I don't know which would be cheaper with the price of lumber right now.
That's true.
Lumber
Oops.
has skyrocketed again.
All right, second roll.
Even the price of groceries have gone up 30%.
Yeah, everything's going up, man. It's
Crazy,
crazy.
man. I can't
Don't
smell.
worry, Mike.
What's that?
You know, like plywood, like just 1/2 inch, like CDX plywood, just basic, you know. It's not sanded or anything. It's just construction plywood. It's up to $50 a sheet now.
Jeez.
Hi, Mrs. B3.
So what you're saying is try not to do any big construction projects now around the house.
Yeah. I mean,
Try to wait till things stabilize a bit.
Well, it was weird. It went up last
Ooh.
year like this, and then it went back down. Got almost back to where it was, and then all of a sudden it shot up again. I don't understand what's driving it.
This is a 1949 Canadian.
Wow, nice.
So that's going to
Buddy
be
of mine
towards the
up in my
6th.
shop we're building a house right now the last 6 months, and he said he's not going to spend more now than he sold his house for.
That's
Yeah.
a shame.
But he just found out he has to go overhead with the power, so he just took back all the PVC. He got back like $1,300. I think one 10-foot section of 3 inch was like $60. I was like, holy cow! I remember it was like
So he
$7.
had to go. He had to go overhead.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
Well, that's because you can't get a meter can with underground service. It's been on order for 6 months and they're still not in yet. So
Oh,
I found
wow.
a meter can with an overhead. So we went with that one.
See, our overhead line was like 300 foot long. and there was only one pole in between the pole with the meter on it. So it was 150 foot, and that stuff was sagging really bad, and every time it would get real windy, I would just watch it whip in the wind, you know, and I'm like, oh man, our meter's 300 foot away from our house, so that means we're responsible from everything from the meter to the house.
Oh, geez.
We just ended up having Duke Energy come out and bury our line.
Duke Energy. That's what my brother-in-law works for down in Florida.
Yep.
They must be all over the place.
Oh, they're huge. They're one big, giant, happy monopoly.
Or EverSource up here.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I found in that roll. A nice 63D, nice and shiny, and that's the 49 Canadian. I'll keep those.
We snapped back cold this weekend. We're only highs in the 20s again.
Gee.
And then next week, there's a day it's supposed to be 70. Gee whiz.
7.
I'm not
Wow.
Yeah, that's Indiana. Chris will tell you it's probably the same in Ohio.
Yeah, it's I don't know, it was like 30 degrees today, and next week we're supposed to have like a 73 day or something. Yeah.
Yeah. This time of year, that's how it is. This in fall, you can have 30, 40 degree swings in a day. From your low to your high.
Yep.
Yeah, that's finding Wheaties and all kinds of stuff. At the last one, I haven't found anything yet. I do know one thing, though. We're getting a lot closer to morel mushrooms.
Closer to
Oh,
what?
yeah, you hunt those.
Morel mushrooms.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I look forward to that every year.
What do they taste like when you cook them up? I mean, what would you compare it to?
Well,
So I don't like mushrooms, but I guess morels are a bit different.
yeah, I always fry them in butter. And flour them and fry them in butter. So, I mean, you get a lot of butter flavor, but I don't know how you would describe the taste. It doesn't taste like a regular mushroom. I don't know. It's just, a lot of people love them and some people hate them.
But there's some money in those too, isn't there?
Oh, yeah.
No, I mean, not that
Yeah,
you sell them, but I mean, if somebody wanted to.
I don't, but there's a mushroom festival not too far from us. About
A mushroom
it's about-
festival.
Oh yeah, we have a big morel mushroom festival every year.
Hey, man.
And yeah, hey, not that kind of mushroom festival. But no, people sell them for anywhere. They auction them, and local hunters just bring their bags of mushrooms to the auction, and they go from anywhere from $75 to $150 a pound, or a pound.
Oh.
Which, I mean, a pound of mushrooms is a decent amount, you know.
Right. Right.
A bushel.
Oh, that could be neat hobby kind of income for somebody if they have the right place.
Oh yeah,
I mean, can you grow those, or
you can, but
of course you can grow them, but I mean, is it easy?
no, it's not easy. But there are people that have figured it out. They don't like to really share a whole lot of their secrets, though, because they make a lot of money.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, Mark the Bird Hunter.
What's up, Mark?
Mark, we're just talking about you. How are the ribs? Oh, 2021. No die crack.
No,
Mike, I'm going to guess you didn't have any luck, huh?
I've only been so far and no luck. Right?
But you still have some to go through. Telling you, boy, you find one of those in decent condition.
Or 500.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Still a little sore. Sleeping on the left side feels bothersome. Ah, that's too bad. Thank you, Mark. I guess Belinda got the package. Mark, I was saying after this, I want to go and buy a bag of pay dirt. And Chris was saying he has. Chris was saying he has some. Mike has some, or could get some.
I have to get
Brad.
some.
We could do a live stream painting kind of thing.
Do we all wear long white beards and have a donkey in the background?
If that's what you want to do, Mike, we can work it out.
I was just asking.
How many rolls have you guys went through?
This is
Three.
Wait a
I went
minute.
through so far.
5.
3.
This is my 4th. No, this is my 5th. This is my 5th.
Yeah, I'll be on my 5th too.
Yeah.
I'm on my 5th too, by the way.
Kind of shifted in the box a bit.
Yeah.
All right, let's just open these up. I'll get the camera on. Yeah, boy, I wish there were just a quick button you could press to jump between cameras.
That would be nice.
This one.
Hey, little lifestyles in the house. Is that your daughter there, man?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, Chris, you've been out detecting.
Yep.
How about you, Mike?
Nope, 16 weeks.
Had any luck, Chris?
I got a weenie, and that was about it.
Oh, I meant out detecting. That's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we went. So I got the wife to go with me,
Nice.
and while we're down by the river, we came across a bottle dump, and we found some really cool, like milk glass jars.
Nice.
Awesome.
And one of them, she looked it up. It dated back to like the 1800s. It was like a canned meat thing from Chicago.
Oh.
Huh. Cool.
So I got to clean those up, but I'll do a video at some point.
So, does your wife prefer the bottle digs or the metal detecting?
Yeah, she had fun finding the bottle. She doesn't like the detecting because she doesn't have the patience to do it. And then when she's with me, she's just standing there while I'm swinging. So she's like, yeah.
That can be an issue.
This is great.
Mark wrote, so I got to find a local branch of my bank to see if they will sell pennies. All we have around here are the banks and supermarkets. I really liked Chris's strategy. Saying, you know, I have a YouTube channel and I'll say in my stream, thank you to Bank of whatever. I can usually get one box, but if I ask for more than that, I'm sure they'd shoot me down.
I asked this week, but they didn't have any more pennies. I'll try again next week.
I don't understand why they're being stingy. I understand it costs them money to ship when the ones that are sending them back to the Fed, they got to ship them back or whatever, and then order them, but it can't be that much money.
My bank told. Oh, I'm sorry, Brad. Go on.
I'd be willing to pay $5 or whatever.
Yeah. Well, the last time I had the conversation with my bank, they said, Jonathan, if we could get 100 box of pennies every week, we'd do it. But we can't. They only we could ask for that, but they only ship us, I don't know, 8, 9, 10 boxes, and we have to save those for the commercial customers. If that's true, I understand that then, but I don't quite believe that. Something doesn't sound right.
Yeah, I'm like you. You've been supplying commercial customers for how many years with pennies and never had a problem.
Right.
I don't think coin roll hunting is such a big thing that it's affecting the availability of pennies.
Yeah.
Right.
That's my biggest. There's just not that many people that do it.
And if it's because of the C virus, come on, I don't want to get political here, but we're kind of phasing out of that as far as the mentality of the country.
Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever. As long as I get my 1 box every month or so, I'll be happy. All right, Lily. Spend time with Grandma.
Bye, sis.
Look at that, Chris. You get some cashola.
What? No takesy backsies. Hey, I'll forward on to Mike, man. I don't care. Actually, that's my first super chat ever.
Really? Good
There you go.
Oh,
Well done, Mark.
And it was an accident. You see that? My first one, and it's not for me.
Wrong stream again. He does the wrong stream every week. Nice.
I don't believe that. I think Mark is just a generous guy.
I do too.
Well, I appreciate it.
Who needs to get on his gas electric bike and do some more videos. Have you watched his videos? Mark's his bike conversion videos?
No.
I binged watched those.
I'll have to get on and check that out.
I didn't realize Mark. Well, I don't know a lot about Mark. I didn't realize Mark was mechanically inclined like that, and so I'd love to get an electric bike. I really would. That's on my to-do list someday. But he converted
I'd like to
his.
get one of those electric dirt bikes.
Those look
things
cool.
are sick. I mean, there's guys keeping up with the big gas bikes and races.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Mike! I didn't even know I had that set so you could do it on this one.
So, is there like a subscriber threshold to get super chats, or is it you have a setting you have to click, or
You gotta have the monetized, and you gotta have the 4,100 watch hours to turn it on.
yeah. That's not this guy.
What I noticed too is that I don't know if you guys have it on yours. The bottom of my videos now, there's a thanks button right next to the share button. That allows you to, I don't know, send a super chat if you watch a video or something. It's weird.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it on many people's videos.
Interesting.
Well, my first Canadian is the George guy.
Good.
I don't know what year yet. I'm gonna flip it around. 42. What year was yours?
Mine is a 48.
Wow.
49?
No, it's 42.
Mine is 49.
Wow. It's nice shape. Makes me tell.
So
I've yet to find anything. That's crazy.
Sorry, man.
Jonathan's from where I used to live before here, but I was born in Pittsburgh, so that's weird too.
Wow.
And I used to live in Bethel Park. So, Mark, if you want to head over there and do my old house and find my old Hot Wheels, that'd be cool.
How'd you end up in Ohio?
Moved with my grandparents.
Nice.
They were from here originally. And then when my grandpa retired, we just came with them down this way.
My family has been in Indiana for a long time.
That's neat.
My grandpa grew up about 40 minutes south of where I live now. He was a truck driver, and his truck broke down on the way to Chicago when he was 14. And he had no, being a 14-year-old, his dad had just died. His parents both were passed away. But being a 14-year-old, he had no money to fix his truck, so there it sat along the highway, and a farmer picked him up and asked him if he wanted to stay and just work for the farmer for room and board, and he was like, well, kind of out of options, so yeah. And that's how we ended up there, and then I moved back down here.
Yeah.
Well, I was born in Pittsburgh, then I moved to Vermont, St. Albans, Vermont. Then from there went back to Pittsburgh for a little bit, then went to New Hampshire, and then from New Hampshire came here.
Cool. It's weird, I haven't been to Ohio a ton, but I have been there a few times. And everywhere I've been there I liked, so it reminds me pretty much exactly of Indiana.
Really? You work in the Bethel Park area? That's awesome.
Huh. Small world, man.
That's good.
Small country, at least.
And I've been to Indiana. I'm just saying.
Whereabouts?
Everywhere. Actually, the wife's dad lives in Fort Wayne.
Oh, really? Yep.
And then for work, I used to have to do, man, I can't remember. It's, wow, I lost it. Portsmouth?
Where was that at?
I don't know.
South?
Yeah, it's, it'll be east of you.
Yeah. East of Indy still, or?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not very familiar. I mean, I've lived on the west side of the state my whole life. Just haven't been on the east side a whole lot. Fort Wayne, I've only been a couple times, and I don't know that side of the state very well. But anywhere from Chicago to Evansville, on the west side of the state, I pretty much know where it's at.
Where is Muncie, Brad? Is that near
Muncie's on
you?
the east. No,
Other side?
it's on the east side, yeah.
I hear that's a nice
northeast.
city.
Are you a racer?
A racer?
Everyone goes to Muncie for the races.
Oh, no.
What kind of races?
Drag races. Everyone takes their cars over the strip.
No, somebody's talking about Muncie State University. And
Did
said
they ever
it
go
was
to
a-
US 41, Chris? Drag strip?
Uh,
It's northwest Indiana.
not
But
sure on that one.
it used to be pretty big. Now I don't think they do quite as much. But they host NHRA races and stuff televised. Terre Haute's got an 1/8 mile track, but not a 1/4 mile. And of course, they've got the dirt track. A lot of dirt track racing over here. I don't know about Ohio, but
The world of outlaws.
yes, sir.
I used to watch them on Saturday nights all the time. ESPN.
I've been to them a few times. I had a buddy that used to race modifieds.
All right, I'm down to my last 5 rolls. Not finding a lot.
I haven't found anything. I found an 09, I'm sorry. And obviously some 84s and some of the stuff I pull aside, but as far as wheats go, nothing, and Canadians, nothing, so.
When you say 09, you mean 2009, right?
Yes, 2000.
My brain first went to 1909. I'm like, what? Didn't hear nothing about that one.
Yeah, the best I got 3 S's.
Nice.
70, 72, and a 69.
Sweet. I got a 44
Nice.
this last time.
Nice. I still can't believe the 09 that Polly found.
Didn't find anything like that. I
That
got
was
4 Wheaties and a Canadian so far.
Mike found an entire collection of Indian head scents, and Polly found a 09 VDB that's in AU
That was crazy.
in a roll.
Unbelievable.
Hey, they're out there. You never know.
So, Jonathan,
Yeah.
how come do you ever do half dollars or no?
I don't. I asked my bank once, and they kind of balked at getting the $50. But no, I would. Things I don't have a place to dump them.
You can't take them back?
I don't know. I remember Shay saying ideally you want to have a different bank to pick them up at one bank, dump them at a different bank altogether.
Yeah, and the credit union is the good one.
Oh.
There, I finally got a Wheatie.
I got a
Maybe I'll try that.
2022.
Got
Do you
what?
really? That's a
I got a
first.
2022.
No way.
Yeah.
It's come out yet.
I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, I've seen a
Yeah,
few.
sure,
of them,
yeah.
but not very
Nice.
many at all.
That confused me for a second when I saw it.
Look, there was a 45.
I quit doing halves just because I literally hit a dry spell, man. I had like 5 boxes that I didn't find anything.
Oh, shit. I went 6 months without finding anything.
It was crazy. Now,
And
price
then
of
2
everything
weeks we
going
find
up
20 of them.
will be a good time to get into it again, though.
Silver's going back up too, you said?
It was at
No.
26.85 yesterday.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
So it's sitting at like 23 for a while.
Yeah.
Good news.
That's high as 28. I'll be right back. I gotta get refill.
I don't know why silver's not going up with gold. And granted, there's a lot more of it, but
Yeah. Well, I don't know how much gold we got from Russia, but they're banning precious metal imports from Russia now.
Uh-oh.
I don't recall Russia being a big exporter of gold, however.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's a big exporter of gold. Like, now we'll just hold on to this, I think. Find something to do with it around here.
Yeah, if anything, Russia's going to say, let's dig up our gold and use it to prop up our economy.
Yeah.
Oh, there's an S. I think they are in deep trouble.
Who, Russia?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
It's not hitting them yet, but
It's going to.
it sure is. I mean, can you imagine effectively having your salary cut in half, but the price of everything else is still the same? We'd go bankrupt pretty
The
fast.
gas price is going up.
Heck, I heard like a week or so ago when oil shot up real high, they were selling it for $22. They were trying to sell it for $22 below spot. They're trying to sell millions of barrels at $22 below spot. Nobody'd buy it, which, I mean, I understand why nobody buys it, but it's funding their efforts. But they couldn't give it away.
Well, I'm willing to pay more for gas if it genuinely is to not fund their activities.
If it genuinely is.
That's just it.
The sad thing is you can't.
Boy, there's another S.
Can't trust the information anymore, so you don't know if it is or not. Or at least that's where I'm at. I would say it has to definitely reduce. Like you said, that's their income, so it's got to have an effect.
Oil, natural gas. What comes third on their list? Maybe caviar?
Yeah.
Probably weapons. Yeah, exactly. The Wagner Group, sure.
Got another S.
There you go. Ooh, what is that one? Let's take a look together, shall we?
What do you got?
A wiped. A 1920, but it's wiped.
Nice.
But still, it's a 20. Yeah. It's an oldie.
Yeah.
44.
Took one big ding.
Oh, another Canadian, 64. Jonathan, you got any plans for any Connecticut trips this year?
Not really. My wife and I were thinking of heading down to the Williamsburg, Virginia area just to kind of scope that out. I mean, Connecticut's only 2.5 hours away, so. But we really enjoyed Mystic and Stonington and all that area. But if you get a neat permission, I would happily this summer come down and join you and buy you dinner and all that good stuff. I'm at the point in the hobby, Mike, where going out on my own doesn't really, I shouldn't say it doesn't appeal to me, but I'd rather go out there with somebody I know, if that makes sense. Which I know is kind of stupid because when you metal detect, you kind of go in different directions. And
it's still cool to see what... I always have the philosophy, the more coils that are on the ground, the more stuff you're gonna dig up and see.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm more of the. I just like seeing that it got taken out of the ground and preserved.
Yeah.
Me and Jeff made it to that, my new permission there twice, but the last time he couldn't make it, I ended up going by myself. But that was the last time I was out, back in November.
I'm going to knock on a few doors here in town, Mike, because if I can do that, there are some pretty big parcels of land I could access and call some people and say, hey, come to New Hampshire.
That would be awesome.
I mean, like some really, well, like Connecticut, 1700s farms, that sort of thing. Just got to get up the courage.
It's not. It's once you get denied a couple times, it's really no big thing.
Yeah, you do it once or twice, and you find some amazing stuff. It gets real easy, real fast.
Yeah.
I even take a little display with me, so I'd be more to make up a nice display like this of things I found already. Once they see the display, they're kind of all for it. I've still got 3 displays I got to deliver. I got to get my ass into it. I got them made up. I just got to go deliver them.
Yeah, you're right, though. I mean, if I were in their shoes and I had, I mean, hundreds of acres, and somebody came up to me and said, hey, look, could I detect your property? I'd probably say, yeah, sure. Just don't make a mess and don't sue me if you get injured.
Yeah. I only had 2 people in 7 years say no to me.
Yeah.
And they're a little kind of secretive about it, but other than that, most of them seem oh, really? That sounds cool.
I've had a lot of people say no, but every time they were very polite about it. So
yeah,
I've not had a terrible experience knocking on people's doors yet. I still need to go back to the one guy's place that has the oldest house in Terre Haute.
I've been driving on roads the last couple of days. I haven't been on in 20 years. I was like, oh, yeah, I remember these old houses. I got to get my ass out there this year and do some door knocking.
Yeah, all might have been word of mouth.
Well, how so? They approach you, or if people told you, hey, Chris, you got to contact this guy?
I'd have like buddies be like, hey, come to my house, and then while I was doing it, like someone would come over, or they'd contact someone else and be like, hey, my buddy's doing my house right now, they should come to yours. They'd be like, yeah, send them over.
That's neat.
Yeah.
I'll go up there with you, Jonathan. We'll go door knocking together. I'll show you how.
Yeah, sure. This.
Hey, Richie.
Hi, Richie.
Madison Main's in the house.
What's up?
All right, Rich.
But Chris, do you remember the old range roads in town? There's like first range road, third range road, fifth range road. I know it's going back a ways, but before they built Route 3 going up to Concord as the main drag, they had all these parallel dirt roads throughout town going out, way out, and that's just how you'd get from one end to the other. Okay. And now they're all just dirt roads, and they're barely Jeep trails, but they're old. And that's what I'm thinking of hitting. Because the town clerk said, no, that's public land. You can protect on there to your heart's content.
Really?
And there are a lot of those. But when I started walking those range roads, I'd kind of look and see a stone wall and go, oh, there's an old farm there. And then you look on the map, and it's like a mega farm. And the house is way on the other side. So that's why I'm thinking, why not just ask the people who own the farm? It isn't even a farm anymore. It's disused field. If I can go through there. That's my game plan anyway.
Where are the Hoover
Hey,
boys
Brian, how are you?
Hoover boy, what?
Yorkshire, B&M Outdoor Pursuits is here.
Hey, Yorkshire.
What's up, Brian?
What's up?
What's up, Brian? Sorry, I put my light in your eye. I put my glasses on to read the chat. Oh, that's my ear.
back. I gotta grab a drink.
Yeah, Richie and I both had to talk about pinpointers today. It was pretty good.
I've got the carrot, my same carrot for 7 years now. I'm still using it. But I wouldn't mind getting a Mind Lab and checking that one out. I got a second carrot, but I never use it because the first one still works.
I have a Garrett and beg your pardon?
What roll are you on now?
I'm done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We have 2 more to go.
I have a Garrett carrot. It's a great pinpointer, but I found that it interferes too much with the simplex. The simplex only has one frequency. So I bought the Nocta pulse dive, but without the coil for going underwater. It's just like a big honking, and that operates at a different frequency from the simplex. So I use that.
What's the other detector you have?
That's the only one. I only have the simplex. I used to have a Mind Lab Go Find. It actually wasn't a Mind Lab. It was branded something else. I can't think of it off the. It's what Mark actually started off with.
Go Easy or no? What's it?
Yes, like a Go Find.
Go Find 20.
Really foldable one. It was not a bad little machine, but
That's Mind Lab.
yeah. I ended up actually giving that away to somebody. So I have the simplex. After watching Dennis,
I thought you had a Garrett.
bigger, I got the small coil. That's a really neat coil. And we'll see what the Legend's like. If I this summer, if I really like the hobby, I'll think about pulling the trigger and getting the Legend. But I'll wait and see.
There you go. I just heard a thing about someone was doing a I don't know, depth or something like that with the Legend, and it wasn't picking up a huge gold bracelet. It was coming up as iron or something.
That's not good.
And it wouldn't pick it up at all. And the guy was using like a thick chain or something.
Oh boy.
And that's the first bad thing I've heard.
Okay.
Cool.
I bet Dillick, whatever her last name is all over that one. Let me address the rumors about the.
Yeah.
There's so many different ones now.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, Mike. I mean, I've yet to see or hear somebody say they have a Mind Lab, the Equinox 600 or the 800, and they don't like it. So.
Well, I'm afraid to hunt with anything but my 800. I'm afraid I'm going to miss something.
Is that right? Yeah.
I only used the Max one time last year.
That's right, Mark. Yep, it was a National Geographic branded detector, but it was the Mind Lab Go Find 40 is what I had.
JP.
And that was definitely. Oh, by the way, Chris, awesome video. Your first detector, what to get first. And that was following your advice because that was. I don't know, it was like $100 detector, and I thought I'll just buy it and let's see if I like the. Well, here's my.
Oh, and Chris, thanks for clarifying your contest there. I thought if you bought something now, it was just for the month you bought it in. I didn't know you get an entry in every month from now until
December. Every month all the way through.
Oh, I was waiting till December so I can have a chance at the silver ones. I didn't know.
No, you buy one now and you'll get every month all the way, and then December as well. So
nice. All right.
But yeah, I was in one of the Facebook groups, and someone was like, just starting out, what's the best detector? And everyone's like, get this. And I'm like, half the time on all these pages, people are like, so I have this AT Pro that I used once and I want to get rid of it now. I'm like, I've seen that a lot. So just buy something basic, figure out if you like the hobby, then move up. Because I can't see trying to get rid of, especially when it's like a surplus at that point, because everyone's trying to get rid of the same thing.
Yeah.
But then again, if you wanted to pick up something right now and you're you're like, well, I want a spare AT. I'll just get on this and buy it cheaper that I know this guy's going to sell it to me.
Yeah. Mark, this is what my parents got me when I was 10 years old. It's a Micronta Radio Shack metal detector. It's what got me started. Then I hit high school and college and everything else, and I didn't do it.
What's your best find with that, Jonathan?
Let's see. I know I found some Liberty V nickels with it.
Oh wow.
It was mostly modern clad. It doesn't go terribly deep. But I stopped detecting not because I didn't like detecting. It was, you know what high school is like, and your attention's turned to other things.
What kind of things?
Girls.
Must be sports.
Yes. Yes.
Nathan!
Nathan.
Hello.
He went out and found a silver $50 Walking Liberty, gold 10-karat gold ring, I think, in a transit.
Jeez.
Unbelievable.
Awesome,
great.
awesome. Congrats, Nathan.
That's awesome.
I cannot wait to get out.
And ever since the other day, I've been kind of eyeballing the DS2, so thanks for that.
Ooh.
Who has one so far? Liz Diggin Canuck. I think Jersey History Hunters has one.
I totally believe it's your money. You spend it on what you want to spend it on. But I don't know, that's a lot of money for a detector.
Well, how much is it?
Aren't they like $1,500?
Really? Holy shoot! I buy a Knox first.
I could be completely wrong about that.
Most of the daises are pretty high up there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nathan uses a Deus. Wait, I think he just got an Equinox. Nathan did. Yeah, he did. My first S penny. Woohoo! That's it.
Well, I'm glad I picked the the rolls I picked last time. Terrible.
Yeah, this is what I'll change my camera. This is what I found.
Canadians and a Wheatie out of 15 rolls. I think last time I had like 6 Wheaties and 3 Canadians. And...
Yeah, it's got 3 Canadians, 3 S mint marks, copper S mint marks, and 2 wheats. One of which was a 1920, so I guess it's not that bad.
We got 7 wheats, 3 Canadians, and 1 73 S mint mark.
7 wheats, nice, Mike.
Yeah.
45, 40, 40, 58, 58D, 43, and 44. What do you got, Chris?
I got 4 S's and that's it. Well, then I found that 22, but that doesn't really count.
No 2009s? Oh, Bradley, you had a 2009 tonight.
Well, yeah, I had a few of those, but those are pretty common for me, so.
Let's see.
I'm glad you guys could get together again tonight. That was fun.
Yeah.
All right, Kellyco XP Deus 2 metal detector with 11-inch coil. Pre-order it for a mere Kellyco $1,599.
Jeez.
Oh, wrap it up.
Too rich for me.
I'll take 3.
We'll give one away.
That's right. I don't think you know how many pennies I have.
Well, they're probably going to sponsor you,
About
Chris.
10 bags full.
There you go.
I got about 100 pounds of pennies I got to take to the coin star in the morning. Should be there about an hour. Ding, 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 ding.
And you get the ones that pop out and fly across the Stop and Shop.
Hey, Jonathan, what'd you say this this little half dime size coin was they found in the coin star? 10C?
I think it's South African.
South African. You got like an eagle on the top there.
Yeah. Well, on one side it says like Africus.
Yes.
And on the other side,
Just
South
10C.
Africa is a country, but it's made up of different areas, and each area has its own name in a sense, but it's still all South Africa.
Gotcha. That's
Like we have the state quarters, but they're all the United States. So I'm 99% sure that's South African. But
so tiny. Like, hey, found something in the coin star today.
that's neat, though. You kind of wonder, how'd that end up here?
Somebody's changing. Who knows for how long they cashed it in finally.
Yeah, exactly.
And then left it behind.
Oh man, kind of.
Time for a haircut, Jonathan?
It's all right. It goes back a ways,
Need some
but
product,
it's
bro.
got this stupid little part that goes down like that. I'm trying to push that back. Oh well, we'll just do that. That makes it easy. Oh, but no, I usually I wear it like military short on the sides, but so it's kind of usually I don't have all this stuff at the top, and I don't have this stuff sticking up on the side.
Yeah, me either.
Not that I was in the military. I like the buzz,
No.
Hey, Marty's there.
Marty,
Hey.
coins? What's up, Marty?
Marty got hit with some snow, I think.
I can't wait till it's over. Come on, spring.
We'll get there. That's kind of crooked, isn't it? We'll get there, Mike. You'll get there before we will.
Night, Nathan.
I'll never forget. I went to URI and
Later,
grad
Nathan.
school, and one day I drove from central New Hampshire, where there was like 1.5 feet of snow on the ground. Just drove through Massachusetts, drove through Rhode Island, URI's on the coast, pretty much. And there was like no snow there. I'm like, this is New England and there's no snow? Which is why I'm thinking maybe I kind of want to. I like living in New England, but maybe I want to live down that area. But then you look at some of those towns, like, yeah, no way. No way we're going to afford that. How far are you from the coast, Mike? As the crow flies.
Oh, I don't know, about 30 minutes maybe.
Yeah, see that?
I was thinking about going to the beach this weekend.
To detect or just to see what's
I
washed up, yeah?
Get some
have
sun.
something to go with. I have to call Jeff and Jeff, see if he's all right.
Oh, that nude beach, yeah. You in North Jersey.
Well, we got
yeah.
a new beach. Where's that one? I gotta check that one out. Not that it's gonna be busy tomorrow, but people might be trying to get their pre-tans going. You never know.
You'd have the
I
beach to
would.
yourself.
How did I get my pre-tan going?
Polar
See you,
Club
Richie.
might be out there.
Oh my gosh.
See you, Richie.
Talk about a glare. Later, Madison, Maine.
Now, my wife and I really loved Mystic. And we went to dinner in Groton.
Yep.
We went west, whatever that road is. And I think we ended up in Groton. Yeah, we didn't get as far as New London, which is
95
which is
or
near
one,
Groton.
one or the other.
Then we went further out that, I guess we went kind of northwest and went to Gillette Castle. I think that's
Yep.
kind of... Oh, actually, Mike, we were in an antique store and I found like Lyman motorboats or something. It was a big advertising. And I think I took a picture of it.
Look
I
at
didn't
it.
know you terribly well, but I think I took a picture of it and texted it to you and said, hey, look what I found. And then
Yeah.
you said, where are you? You're in Connecticut?
Yeah. I remember
So I guess
that.
there's a Lyman Sporting Goods or Lyman, I don't know what they make, but it's something with boating, I think.
Yep, I'm in motorboats.
But yeah, no, we loved it there. And it really is. It's like it's a different climate zone in a sense in the winter.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, not that you don't get socked with snow. Any place can get socked with snow, but it just seems to melt quicker down that way, which kind of makes sense. It's like what Ozzy Darren. Speaking of Ozzy Darren, I'll ask in a moment. But like Ozzy Darren was saying, no, and that's one of the nice things of living on the Cape. You get snow, but it doesn't. Even in the middle of winter, it doesn't seem to last.
Right.
So connecting back to Ozzy, has anybody heard from Ozzy Darren? Is he okay?
He commented on somebody's of Jim MD Melbourne's video this morning. I texted to him, "Hey bud, long time no see. Hope all is well."
Yeah,
I haven't heard or seen from him.
he's such a great guy. I just hope he's. I know, you know.
I know he was in the middle of China Move and stuff like that. So
Yeah. But I can imagine trying to find something reasonably priced on the Cape is not easy.
Wow, you were.
And he works down that way, so he probably, I don't know. Ozzy, if you're watching, listening, whatever, wish you all the best. He's a good guy. Funny. You detected with him, right? Yeah, you did some collaborations with him.
Oh yeah, he came out once. No, he missed last year. He had COVID, but he came out 2 years before that. No, he came out last year, but he hunted with Wild Man and Bill Ladd's group there.
Oh, okay.
I didn't see him last year, but the year before he came out twice. The year before that he came out twice.
So I got my profiles book today,
Nice.
and my wife's like, "Why'd you buy that? It's gonna sit on the shelf. You only know like one person in there." I'm like, "No, I know this person. This person. Look, it's Mike. You know Mike."
Joel Drummond Detect, Nancy,
Yep.
everybody's in there. Little dirt diggers.
I know.
It's crazy. I can't wait to
That's
start
neat.
reading it. I'm up to that work so I can read it at work. Plus, I want to show the guys at work I was in the book.
That's right.
You get to read at work? What?
Yeah, a coffee break.
Well, I'm gonna be in the second one, so
Nice.
Are you really? Neat.
yeah.
Someone else is too. I saw. Who was else is gonna be in the second one?
I think Paul is the shirt you're wearing.
Oh, American Will and Relic. Yep. There's somebody else too. Somebody else we know. There's like 25 so far. 35. Brad's gonna be in it.
No, is he? I don't know. You said somebody else we know, and you
Wait,
kind of look that way.
I'm wondering.
No, not me.
I haven't found the
Oh, I
only
did
neat
it the
thing
right way.
the only neat thing I found, and it's in my backyard, was a silver Canadian dime that got the crap run over it by a lawnmower back in the day. It must have. Beyond that, I found some neat things, but nothing that I'd say like old chains and things like that, farm cooks and things like that. But that's why I want to get out this summer, really try doing some old properties and go from there. And I understand this guy has a lead on a place in my hometown.
Nice.
Weren't you saying there's a...
Yep.
If you come out this way, we'll...
That's right.
It's nice too when you find a permission. You don't just go there once. It's so big. You go there, a dozen times or so, at least half a dozen times.
Now, when you do that, Mike, do you call the landowner every time, or does the landowner say, "Look, just whenever, just you go there, don't call me"? Just
The one lady here, I saved her from the WAP.
where'd you go?
Me? I'm sitting down.
Oh,
He fell down.
I can stand back up, but my back's starting to hurt a little bit.
He needs a life alert. He fell down.
I heard the voice. I didn't see the body.
She said I don't have to call or nothing. Just come whenever you want. I've been going there for 3 years now. I can bring whoever I want. So that's
Okay.
nice. Old.
Okay.
It started as a log cabin. Then they had a 1700s house that burnt down in the 1830s, and then the 1800s house up closer to the main road now. Before the main road was there,
Yeah.
So it's a nice big property, I found anywhere from KG2s to Drake Bus Large Cent to 1838 seated dimes to 1903 Barber quarters. Relics galore. Rings, silver rings, thimbles, all kinds of buttons. Monica rings, military buttons. A lot of stuff.
Hmm.
That bicycle bell with the flag on it. Dick Tracy badge, all kinds of the match safe box, all kinds of relics. It's just amazing. Ox knobs, ox shoes. I got a lot of bucket listers at that farm.
Let's see.
So my church just put in a pole barn kind of thing, but they dug up a whole bunch of dirt. Now there's 2 piles of dirt. And I keep wanting to go over there and just take my pinpointer to it, see if I can find anything.
That's a great idea, Chris. Why not?
Right?
Because what's going to happen to that dirt?
Right. And I keep passing it. The pinpointer's in the truck, but I'm like, oh yeah, well I'll come back later, and never do.
Is it
No
like
time
a
like
small
the present.
hill, or is it a
Yeah,
dirt?
it's
Or?
like just two little mounds. Probably the one's probably almost as tall as me, and the other one's maybe up to my shoulders. But I mean, it's pretty wide.
All right, then stupid. This guy question. So why wouldn't you take your detector with a bigger coil? Why would you use a pinpointer? Wouldn't it take longer to go through it with a pinpointer?
Yeah, I just want to see if there's anything that I can just dig out with my hand quick.
Just something quick. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. That's a neat idea.
I'll tell you what, though, Jonathan. Even though there's a couple places I've been to that said no, that had 1700s homes, I'm going to take that shoe buckle I found with other relics in the display back to them 2 years later and said, I know you said no last time, but just let you know, this is the kind of stuff I've been finding lately.
Yeah.
Make up a nice display like this, See what happens. Worst I
And
can
do
say
you
is
tell
no.
them? Do you tell the landowners, look, whatever I find, you can have, or?
No, I tell them, I found so much in the last 7 years that I really don't need to save anything else. If I find something I've already got, I'll put it in the display for you.
If I find something I've already got, okay, yeah.
I want to keep it for my display.
Yeah.
And a lot of them don't have any troubles with that.
That sounds perfectly fair.
No. That way there we both get to, get stuff.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
And I don't have to buy another display cabinet. I got 3 now. You don't need a 4th. I have no room for it.
Yeah, if I owned an if I owned an old property and didn't have them, I'd love to have like somebody say, "Hey, look, here's a horseshoe I found in your property. I already have one, but here you can have it. There's a connection to the history of your place." That's neat. That's really neat. Or like old horse tackle chain, sort of, that sort of thing. That's cool.
I got to ask you all something while I got you here. Since gold went over 2,000 an ounce this week, what price does it have to get to before you start cashing in your gold?
I think I have 3 gold coins, so I wouldn't cash them in because they're worth more numismatically than the gold content.
Yeah.
A little vial of gold I just collected from gold panning. I don't know. I don't think I'd be able to get much for it anyway, so I don't think I would.
Yeah, I don't know. I've got little vials with just a little bit in it, but then I've got pieces that were given to me by Flash in Your Pan, and J3B gave me a piece. So that's like, I got to save that stuff.
Right, yeah.
Oh, but I got a couple of gold rings, a couple of gold earrings, some other gold I found. That I'm thinking if it hits the 24, I'm thinking about cashing it in.
Yeah. That's really free money for you. There's no real connection to. It's not like it was grandma's ring or anything. So yeah,
Right.
Might as well. Then you can get that Deus too, Mikey.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm not going to get a day.
Like, no, I like my
save it
Knox.
I would save it to go to events probably,
Yeah.
Which I'll be lucky if I can make one this year. I'm going to try to though.
When is your event, Chris? When's the Ohio one?
July 30th.
That'll be nice.
Oh man. Was it a gold panning one or a metal detecting one or?
Metal detect. It's dig stock, the one where they're doing the diving and everything.
Oh, cool! Wow. I wonder if Nora Svet is going.
I don't know who's all going to be there. I keep waiting to hear people. I know Deej just had who was it? I'm blanking. I just subbed to her channel too. Mermaid.
Oh yeah, Mermaid Hunter there.
Yeah, and she was talking about wanting to go to it. So
Oh, she's gonna be in America. That's right. I know she's
Yep.
going across America for something. I think she's in Japan normally, though, right?
yeah,
Oh, I know who you mean. I just subscribed to her too, actually.
Oh, they call her Cricket. That's what it is, Cricket. That's her nickname.
Where in general is Scuba Sonia located? Because I know she's done magnet fishing in Detroit.
Well, let me check out my.
Is she a Michigan girl, or is she?
I'll tell you in a minute.
She doesn't have an accent, so it's not like she's not a New Englander. I don't think she's not a Southerner.
No, she's from Jersey.
From New Jersey. Oh, okay.
No, she's in Jersey now, anyways.
Okay.
Mike's little black book is kind of big and white.
Yeah, it's more of an almond color.
There you go. Yeah.
But man, this sucker is full. Woo.
Oh boy.
This thing must have over 2,000 names in there. YouTubers.
Yeah, I need to do that. Every time I have to send something, I'm like, hey, what's your address again? Unless I say like your address is on an envelope in my cabinet, and then I've got a couple other like that. But
Dude, I get about 15 calls a week. You got so-and-so's address? Hold on, I'll put them and the person they want in a group message text, and I'll send it. Hey, they want your info. I won't give it to them, but I'll text it them like that.
yeah.
But then I keep on track of the people that move. Holy shit.
See you, Mark.
Later, Mark. Good luck if you go out this weekend.
Flash is about to do his Raz race.
Oh man.
Flash started earlier with an auction today, didn't he?
What's a Raz race?
Yeah. Yeah. So he does right now. He's trying to sell Morgans, so you get in to try to win the Morgan dollar, and I think it's $10. He's got so many spots.
Yeah, he's trying to sell his whole collection in a couple of years, so he can go out meeting people.
And then, then he does the duck race or the whatever race you want to be. I don't know what they're doing today, but robots or whatever. I won one for an end of stream thing for him. And I got some tokens.
Nice.
So he has a coin collection, and he's selling that off, or his mineral collection?
Yeah, he's selling parts of his coin collection off over the next couple of years just to raise money so he can go out to events and meet people and stuff.
Oh, that's neat. That's a neat idea.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got to sell some of my coins. It's like, what am I doing with all this stuff?
I'm starting to sell all my displays soon because, what am I going to do with them all?
Yeah. None of my kids are into coin collecting.
Rather sell them now and get, whatever top dollar what I can for them,
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm trying to collect more stuff just as giveaway things. So
Yeah, I need to probably get rid of some things and I would probably just purchase other pieces that I want.
Yeah.
I've just got so many common coins, buffalo nickels, wheat pennies, V nickels, and none of them are in great shape, but if you can get a couple dollars or $1 a piece out of the buffaloes, and
yeah.
So I finally gave away all those Indian head pennies I found.
All 45?
All 43, yeah.
43.
Wow.
I give away one a week for the last 43 weeks.
Has it been that long since you found them? Really? Almost a year? Wow.
Yeah.
I thought that was recently. Well, that was neat. I'm glad I was there for that coin roll.
That was cool.
Right? We pulled those things live. I'm glad we were alive when we did it. I was like, I felt bad for you guys. Oh my God!
Oh, we were cheering you on. Like, oh, no.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome, dude.
That was great.
I would never.
All right, we're not
That's an
keeping
awesome
score no
feeling.
more.
Yeah.
We haven't kept score since, I don't think.
It's like when I found all those silver halves.
Oh my God!
Opening every roll is like a Christmas present. You're like,
Isn't it?
yes, another one. I can't believe this.
Oh, there's 2 in this one.
Yeah. Oh, I was opening rolls that had 10 of them.
Oh my
They were
God.
Yeah, they were all 64s.
Holy cow.
I think I only found like 3 60 or 40 percenters. And everything else was 90.
That's
And I think I
crazy.
only found one Benji and maybe a Walking Liberty. I don't even know if I found a Walking Liberty. It's like somebody just went in and took their grandpa's collection in and got rid of it at the bank, and we just got lucky enough to get it.
Yeah, they didn't know or didn't care, and
Or they
that's how it
stole
works.
I mean,
Yeah. Oh,
unfortunately.
you know what? I guess that could happen too, but always assume good intentions, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Here's a ring I found 1 year ago.
Pluto?
Yep. He was designed in 1930. In 1935, they made a sterling ring to promote him.
Oh, that's
Disney
neat.
Productions.
That must be worth something. I mean, for
Collected,
Disney
yeah.
collectors,
Yep.
that's neat.
I'm gonna sell that too.
See, that would make sense. Nice knowing that somebody is really a Disney fan, Disney collector, and they.
They'll
know.
get it. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Hell, even if they wore it again, to talk about it and show it off.
Sure. Yeah. Right, because you said that's from the 30s?
They made it in 1935. Yep.
Yeah, so
That's cool.
you're going on 100 years old almost, you know? Well, 90.
Love it.
Yeah. Cool. Super cool.
My back has been feeling pretty darn good here the past month or so I can't wait for it to get warm. I'm gonna
Nice.
get out and start cracking. I had a lot of problems last year with my back and shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
Man, swinging just killed me. I mean, my shoulder was what would really bother me.
That's what I got now. I can barely move it. If I try to
Oh, it's terrible.
just to pretend to swing, it hurts like a bastard.
Oh,
I
that's
was
not
up every
good.
hour last night, screaming in pain every time I rolled over.
Ah.
I don't know if it's like sciatic nerve or what it is, but something gets pinched up in me too, and especially if I swing a lot
Yeah.
in a short amount of time.
It's
I
weird.
mean, it's bad pain. It's
I got these golf ball things moving around in my tendons. I can feel them. When I roll over at night, I can feel it moving up my neck. And
Oh, jeez, Mike.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a bad deal.
I think
I gotta go get x-rays next week. My shoulders, my back, and my hips. Find out what's going on.
Do you take any kind of anti-inflammatories?
Dude, I've been on ibuprofens and arthritis pain medicine for the last 7 months trying to get help and
Yeah.
barely touching the pain. Worst part, sitting down or whatever, standing up. It's just the tendons and the muscles across my butt cheeks and my hamstrings are the worst. They feel like they're going to blow out every time.
Huh.
It's hell to get old. I didn't think it happened overnight, though. Holy cow.
I'm not even there yet, and it's starting.
knock on wood, I haven't had anything like that yet.
The life of a tradesman, Mike.
That's probably what it was. I used to carry 2 bundles of pipe in my 20s and
Exactly.
stuff. I'm going to have to make all the trips, and I'm hurting now. I was always young and dumb and not full of smarts.
No.
Could be that roller skating injury, though, Mike.
It could be that one, too.
Didn't you really seriously fall and break something?
Yeah, snap both bones in my lower left leg.
Yeah, jeez.
Well, I took a shitter down the mountain on the collab last October too, when I was hurting for a month already. I went out with Chris and Kim Altman and Jersey History Hunters, and Nancy didn't make it. Her car broke down. Joe said he was there. Kay's digging it. Her friend Mary. Joel Drummond detect. And then walking down the cart path, it was all leaves over the loose rocks, and I took a shitter, landed right on my left side, ribs.
Ugh.
I've been messed up ever since.
Oh, that's not good.
I don't know if
And you haven't gone to a
I
osteopath or
finally-
anything?
I've been to 3 doctors. I finally got one to do the blood work. So back on the 8th of the month. No, last month. of the end of last month, but they ruled out Lyme disease and they ruled off psoriatic arthritis. So it's not that.
Huh.
So now I gotta go get pictures and see if there's a special kind of arthritis that comes with psoriasis that can cause joint pain and damage. So I gotta get tested for that next.
Oh, good luck
And then
there.
this other thing too, the chiropractor saw my tendons they looked white on the x-ray, but they're supposed to look clear. He wants me to get tested for something. Like your tendons calcifying or something. I don't know.
Yikes.
Well, hopefully, I don't know. I just want to get out and swing again. That's all I know.
I know Mark's not here, but didn't he say in his last live stream he fell on his camera or something? So he must have been detecting or getting ready, and I think he popped a rib or something.
Oh, Jesus. Not good.
Anyway. All right, guys. Hey, I had a lot of fun. I'm going to bow out, though,
Yes.
and 10 o'clock, well, 10 o'clock where we all are, I guess.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Well, this
Yeah,
is fun,
thanks
Chris.
for
Thanks for
having me.
hosting.
Yeah.
We'll do it again. I'm gonna try to get another box tomorrow. So
You too. I got
Sounds
15
good.
rolls left for one more time, but that's it.
All right. I'll have to contact my bank. I give them like a week's notice, but I'll contact them. But they've been pretty good. My track record
What you
there
guys
is
do
pretty
is
good.
fill out that survey email they send you, Jonathan, and say, I really would like some coins, some $50. And the next thing you know, they'll bend over backwards to help you. They told me no, and the next thing you know, I was getting 2 boxes a week. I took my old ones back to them, the week after.
I ended up, because it's not a big bank, I ended up emailing the branch manager. And I was diplomatic, but I said, I just don't understand why there's supposedly a coin shortage. And all I want is 1 box, and I'm a customer, and I have, a checking account, 2 savings. Why can't I get a $25 box of pennies is beyond me. And then she emailed me back and said, Jonathan, I'm sorry, and no problem. You email me first, and I'll make sure you have a box ready. So that's why I said I wouldn't want to risk it and say, well, can I get 2? Or can I get 3? She's been good enough to make sure I get the 1 box. So anyway, that's the person I email, and I usually give her a week to make sure I get it. So,
Yeah, when they ask me how many I want, I try not to be greedy too, because I'm like, can I get 2? And they're like, yeah. And then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stick at 2, because if I say more, they'll be like, all right, no more for you.
yeah,
That's what I always
cut
say.
this guy off.
I get 2, but if not, I'll take
you
1.
sir have a problem.
You do what? You look through pennies?
Yeah. For what? For pennies? You find any? No.
Hook to fill.
Yeah, the lady that usually gives me mine, she's asked me like 4 different times. Oh, well, what do you do with them? And I'm
I
like,
glue them to my body. And
we've
pretend I'm covered in
I
them.
know you see a lot of people every day, but we have literally talked about this like 4 times already.
Holy Alzheimer's.
I look through them and I collect coins. So if there's something in there I want to keep, I keep it. She's like,
should
oh,
start-
that's really neat.
Why?
I'm like, that's what you said last time.
Start saying, my grandpa lost his lucky penny a long time ago, and I'm trying to find it for him.
I vowed.
My family has been cursed ever since.
Oh, Mike, I wanted to ask you. I have
Yeah, you did.
a while back. I wasn't copying it. I swear I got this like 2 years ago. I got this back when I was watching Shay and Adriana doing their coin roll hunts, because they'd find the counter stamped $50. And on Amazon, I bought a skull and crossbones one, and it said it was a metal punch. But I am telling you, I can take a 3-pound hand drill hammer and put it on. Yeah, it kind of looks like that, but the color, if it matters, the color of the metal is more black. It's more like I don't want to say it's carbon steel. I have no idea what type of metal it's made out of. But I cannot put any kind of impression, even using like a 3-pound hammer and pounding it. And I'm not, I've taken a 1-ounce silver round and smashed it in half. Actually, it was for Brad's challenge that you had me do.
Find
Oh,
these
yeah.
on Amazon.
So
or
it's
eBay.
not like I'm, you know, it's not like I don't have a decent hammer to do it. And but you got that at Amazon. I got it on Amazon too. I
Well,
wonder if I
get
just
this
got one that
brand.
was maybe made for like thin copper, you know, like the
Some
jewelry.
punches are cheap. They just don't work good. You gotta get the carbide ones that are chromed.
What? I'm sorry. Said it carbide chrome.
Yeah, carbide ones that are chromed. Some of like the other butterfly one I got will barely make an impression no matter how
All
hard
right,
I hit
cool.
it. But write down this name. This is the brand name I got. Benacrete or whatever it is. The 6 millimeter, 1/4 inch.
Benacrete.
They got all different kinds on there. You can buy different
right.
kits.
Carbide chrome. All right. That's the only thing I can think of, Mike. That maybe
6 millimeter, 1/4 inch. You got it.
6 millimeter, 1/4 inch.
Yep.
1/4 inch, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything bigger, it won't fit on the coin.
Oh, okay. All right. Actually, I'm going to go grab it. Let me see what. I'll show you what this one is.
That's pretty cool.
Then, of course, for this month, I got the old Shamrock.
Nice.
Yeah.
I lost my music note one. I don't know what happened.
All right.
That'd be somewhere.
Sorry, Chris is like, damn it, I want to leave.
No, it's all good.
All right, this is what I have.
What the hell is that? You smoking weed with that thing?
But it has that on it.
What's that for wood? Or is that a rubber
No,
stamp?
it said it's for stamping metal.
It's a rubber stamp for stamping paper, Jonathan.
Oh, shut the fudge up! It's metal. How can I prove it? Come here.
Hit it
No,
with a hand.
I mean, it's heavy, but of course, I'm gonna guess it's magnetic, so it's probably steel. Yeah, I mean, it's steel.
So what
But
happens?
I don't know. I mean, there are no markings on it saying what it is, and I can't tell. It was a single thing, so it just came like that. But it doesn't look like yours. Yours look more like what I think of when I think of, you know, when people. My grandfather was a machinist. He would like put his initials on his hammers and his tools.
Number stamps.
Yeah. So I'm wondering if this is just like if you have a thin sheet of copper or aluminum and you want to do something like that and make a charm.
I mean, will it make a small indentation?
It will make a mark, but it will not make that skull and crossbones thing.
Have you tried lining it up and smacking it another time in the same exact spot?
Yeah, it just
wow.
it doesn't. Well, I have not done it on the zinc, the copper plated zinc scents because I don't care about those. But like old wheat scents that maybe have some corrosion on them, and I just thought that'd be kind of neat to do that, or maybe do it on the $50. It bounces off the metal.
Weird. You would think a copper penny it would.
It's not hardened, probably. It's not a hardened tip or something.
Yeah. And one time I took a vice grip because I have needle nose vice grips, and I clipped it on there, and I said, I'm going to take this hand drill hammer and I'm going to smash the F out of it. And I did some good hits, but it still didn't do anything. So yeah, so I thought, maybe this is too soft, but it's not like the image has been mushed or anything.
Oh.
So I don't know, but
Yeah, you would think if you're making that good a contact, either the coin or the stamp is going to show a little bit of something.
Right.
So if it's not making a mark on the coin and the punch isn't damaged at all, that's really weird.
It's making a little bit of a mark, but not even close to that.
Right.
It looks like maybe you just take a. I don't know. Anyway, okay. Well, that's great, Mike. That'd be kind of neat to do. Do some of that and just throw them back in the wild, or see what happens.
I'd like to get one too. That would be kind of cool to do.
Oh, there he goes.
Just made a little unicorn one.
Oh man, now we're good.
That did. That was. And what type of hammer are you using, Mike?
I was gonna say it didn't
Just
sound
like a 16 ounce, or
Fiberglass.
anti-vibe.
Yeah, pretty good.
yeah, I was using one of those. Are they called hand drill hammers, Brad? The like the mini sledges.
That is mini sledge. That's what
Yeah.
we're
Pound
calling
sledge.
it.
3 pound
It's
sledge.
a 3-pounder. Yeah.
I'll give away that way tomorrow
Didn't do
night.
anything. All right. Well, that's good to know. Maybe that'll be a summer project. That and doing some door knocking. And more corn roll hunting. All right. I really mean it, though, guys. I'm going to head out. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm
This
gonna
is
go out
fun.
there too. But thanks.
Enjoy your
for
weekend,
supporting.
guys. We'll see you
All
next
right.
time.
Peace.
See ya.
Guys too.
Thank
See
you.
you later. Bye.
See you guys later.